Thanks very much. And for me, it's also a real pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here in Thessaloniki. It's always a pleasure to join my colleagues. Ambassador Sunis is always so wonderful about inviting us to join him because, I think, what you rightly point to is just how important the region is, right? It is impossible to escape the regional dynamics here. For Cyprus, a country that, President Christodoulides is the first one to talk about Cyprus's view of the Middle East, its frontline view of the conflict ongoing between Israel and Gaza, Cyprus's role in supporting civilian evacuation, civilian resilience, the work that we are doing between the United States of America and Cyprus to build a much stronger, broader, deeper bilateral relationship. We couldn't be doing these things without a partner, right? And so, if we think about how to move Cyprus from a byword for division, and we think about how it is that Cyprus brings people together. Right now, there are dozens of countries that are working together in Larnaca who are preparing for the potential to evacuate their citizens out of Lebanon. We cannot do it without Cyprus. We've had the United States, the European Union, the United Nations, and others working tirelessly to get humanitarian assistance into Gaza via Cyprus, right? Cyprus's relationship both with Israel and the Arab world were critical in this respect. So in all of the ways that Cyprus is bringing people together right now, what we need to, going back to exactly where we started, which is energy security as national security, this is where there's an incredible vulnerability in Cyprus, right? Cyprus stands alone in terms of its electricity connection, and it's in a very precarious place. And so now is the time to be thinking about not just the euros and the euro cents involved in things like the Great Sea Interconnector, but thinking about the geopolitics around this kind of a project, how important it is to see Cyprus connected to Europe via this opportunity, and to recognize, right? Cyprus, I think, has struggled for quite some time with major projects, major energy projects in particular. And we can point towards a successive series of leaders who have been involved in these questions. So now is the time to get it right, because these opportunities will pass by and Cyprus will get left behind. We've talked a bit about seams that adversaries exploit. There's the positive side of what a sustainable electrical connection will offer to Cyprus, the ability to bring more tech talent, the ability to attract those that are developing AI and other kinds of technologies. They need that reliable, sustainable electricity connection. Cyprus has a burgeoning tech industry for a lot of reasons that have to do with some of the regional dynamics. But they're not going to be able to attract that without the reliability of the electricity grid. And the challenge is how to bring everybody along, right? And that's not the challenge for the United States. This isn't our project. This isn't American companies. For the United States, what's in it for us is we're looking to ensure stability and security in a region where there is not enough of it, right? Cyprus is such an important partner for us as we think about the Eastern Mediterranean. And so shoring up the security of this supply it is important for Cyprus. It is important for the citizens of Cyprus. And again, I can only stress that now is the time, because should this opportunity pass, it will be very difficult to see it come back again. And there is Cyprus left burning mazout and working on its green transition, but not there yet in terms of being able to produce what the country needs.